Welcome to the final Championship 4 race of Season 5. 40 cars are ready and set to take on this race. And here's the entry list. 40 accounts are also ready. And here is the car points heading into this race. Michael McDowell has 5 points over Eric Jones. Can he hold that gap through this race? So these were the 4 cars in contention. Keselowski is 49 points out, so he's not out of contention. It is between these 3 cars. And here's the account points. Blissful Lexi is the only one in striking distance with 28 points behind McMahon. There you see it went from these 4 down to these 2. So those 5 cars will be fighting for the championship. So here is the starting lineup for Group A. You got Kevin Harvick, Josh Bilicki, Loris Hessemans, Kurt Busch, row 1. Kaz Grala, Justin Haley, Cody Ware, Greg Biffle, row 2. And AJ Allmendinger and Tyler Reddick in row 3. Here's the first race out of 3. Josh Bilicki has the lead over Harvick. Oh, Hessemans goes into the wall up in the air, but it's Josh Bilicki leading lap 1. So here's the starting lineup for race 2 out of 3. Harvick remains in 3rd. Haley 4th. Bilicki has the lead again. This time to put Harvick into the wall, and it's Josh Bilicki and Justin Haley taking 2nd away. Bilicki leads lap 2. As the 16 of AJ Allmendinger will DNF. So Hessemans moves into 3rd, and Cody Ware into 4th. Bilicki has the lead again, and it's going to be Josh Bilicki, Justin Haley, and Kevin Harvick edging out Cody Ware for the final transfer spot as Kaz Grala, Greg Biffle, and Kurt Busch DNF along with Allmendinger. So Bilicki, Haley, and Harvick advance. So here's the starting line for Group B. You got Eric Almirola, Ricky Stenhouse, David Reagan, Martin Truex, row 1. Cole Custer, Ty Dillon, Daniel Suarez, Austin Cindric, row 2. And Chris Buescher and Ross Chastain in row 3. No Championship 4 counter drivers in contention yet. David Reagan's going to spin from the lead, but he keeps it because he spins in front of the field. As the 41 of Cole Custer, not how they wanted to end their season, will DNF early. So Suarez moves into 2nd, Truex 3rd, Stenhouse remains in 4th. Suarez with the lead this time, but he's going to go hard into the wall. He makes contact with Reagan. Daniel Suarez goes up and over after a huge hit. His teammate was also in the air. Let's take a replay of this crash. Just hits the wall so hard, goes right in front of Reagan. That just flips the 99 over. So Suarez will DNF, but his teammate gets back on all 4 tires so he can continue. So here's the lineup for the final race of Group B. Reagan in the lead. Ty Dillon into 2nd. And Ty Dillon takes the lead away. He goes into the wall, almost does a blowover, but he takes the win of Group B as Buescher goes up and over. I cannot tell who went a second. There's Buescher. He hits a part of the track that came up. That's what flips him over. I've really never seen that before. So it was 3 wide for the final 2 transfer spots. And it goes to Cindric and Chastain, barely beating David Reagan in Reagan's final start. So here's the results for Group B. You got Ty Dillon, Austin Cindric, and Ross Chastain advancing. Buescher, Suarez, and Custer DNF. So here's the starting lineup for Group C. You got Harrison Burton, Chase Elliott, Todd Gilliland, Ryan Blaney, row 1. Austin Dillon, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Corey LaJoie, row 2. And Michael McDowell and Chase Briscoe in row 3. 3 of the 4 Championship 4 cars in this race, but Keselowski does not matter since he's out of contention. Blaney in the lead. He goes into the wall hard, but he keeps the lead. The 38 of Todd Gilliland goes up and over. Huge playoff implications. Michael McDowell does not get to the line. He will DNF early. Look at this. His teammate gets on top of Kyle Busch. That just clogs up the whole field as Gilliland goes over, so he will DNF, along with Austin Dillon and Michael McDowell. That is huge. McDowell's definitely going to lose his 5-point gap to Eric Jones, who's coming up in Group D. So there's the lineup for race 2 out of 3. Blaney in the lead in his brand new paint scheme. Corey LaJoie really needs to do good. He has a lot of points to make up. Blaney has the lead. Corey LaJoie will come across the line in 2nd. So Blaney leads entering the final lap of Group C. LaJoie 2nd, Keselowski 3rd, Burton 4th. And Blaney still has the lead again. That new car is fast. But it's Corey LaJoie. Huge playoff implications again. LaJoie will DNF along with McDowell. They will both need Eric Jones to finish probably last if they want to have any chance at it. So it's Blaney, Keselowski, and Harrison Burton advancing. A very tough break for Corey LaJoie. Kyle Busch DNFs along with him, though. So Blaney, Keselowski, and Burton advance. The bottom 5 DNF. McMahon was in the 6, so he locks the championship in front of Blissful Lexi, who was in the 9. So here's the starting lineup for Group D. You got Eric Jones, Timmy Hill, Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, row 1. Bell, Byron, Logano, McLeod, row 2. And Bowman and Larson, row 3. They're 3 wide for the lead. And it's going to be Hamlin leading lap 1 as Bubba Wallace and Kyle Larson go up and over. What in the world happened there? McLeod DNFs along with them. They just hit the wall. I don't know what happened to Bubba Wallace. He just looks like a ghost picked that car up and just turned it over. But Larson did hit the wall pretty hard. So those 3 cars DNF. So here's the starting lineup for race 2 out of 3. Eric Jones is in really good shape to lock the championship along with McMahon. But this time it's going to be Denny Hamlin taking the lead away from Jones. So Denny Hamlin leads entering the final lap of this group. Timmy Hill in 2nd, Jones 3rd, Bowman 4th. Jones has the lead. Denny Hamlin spins from 2nd. He goes on top of the field into the catch fence. An incredible crash by Denny Hamlin. What in the world happened there? Let's take a replay of this. He goes into the wall on top of the field. They just lift Hamlin off the ground, sends him into the catch fence. Comes back on all 4 tires. That is a huge crash. Hopefully he walks away from that. And you did see the 4-3 of Jones cross the line first. So Jones locks the championship along with the 6 of McMahon. So here's the results from Group D. Jones, Logano, Byron advance. Hamlin, Larson, Wallace, McLeod DNF. Let's hope Hamlin's okay after that huge crash. So here's the starting lineup for round 2. You got Ryan Blaney, Josh Bilicki, Ty Dillon, Eric Jones, row 1. Brad Keselowski, Justin Haley, Austin Cindric, Joey Logano, row 2. And Harrison Burton, Kevin Harvick, Ross Chastain, and William Byron, row 3. Here's the first race out of 4. Ty Dillon has the lead. They put Blaney into the wall. Blaney on top of the pack. But he still finishes on 4 tires, so Blaney can continue. So here's the starting lineup for race 2 out of 4. Ty Dillon takes the lead. Jones in 2nd. Petty GMS leads the field. Ty Dillon gets turned into the wall, but he stays on all 4 tires. So he'll be able to continue, but William Byron does not. He'll DNF and finish 12th. So here's the lineup for race 3 out of 4. Keselowski into 2nd. That fast car of Blaney into 4th. Ty Dillon has lead again. And it's going to be Ty Dillon and Ryan Blaney 1st and 2nd as Joey Logano goes up and over. He will DNF and finish 11th. Let's take a replay of this crash. So I don't know what happened there. Chastain just gets under the 22 car coming off the ramp. Huge crash there for Logano while he was upside down. But he still finishes 11th. So here's the lineup for the final race of round 2. Ty Dillon in the lead. Blaney 2nd. Burton 3rd. Keselowski 4th. Blaney takes the lead away from Ty Dillon. It's going to be Ryan Blaney, Ty Dillon, Eric Jones, and Brad Keselowski advancing. Burton was on his side, but he will still be credited with 5th. So here's the results from round 2. Dillon, Blaney, Jones, and Keselowski advance to the championship races. And the rest are how they finish. So here's the lineup for the first race of the championship races. Race 1 out of 3. Blaney in the lead. He'll keep it over Ty Dillon, and it's going to be Brad Keselowski in the 6, who'll be eliminated. So here's the lineup for race 2 out of 3. Blaney in the lead. Ty Dillon 2nd. Jones is going to turn Blaney into the wall. Blaney in the air. Blaney beats Jones by just that much to advance. So Eric Jones is eliminated, but he still locks the championship. So in your championship race, you have the 42 of Ty Dillon and 12 of Ryan Blaney. Ty Dillon has the lead. Blaney puts him into the wall. They're drifting across the line. Ryan Blaney wins. Congrats to Ryan Blaney snapping a winless streak that I believe goes back to Season 3. And also congrats to Crackery for their first career win. And here's the results from today's race, the final race of Season 5. I see McMahon finishes ahead of Blissful Lexi, and Eric Jones finishes ahead of all the Championship 4 contenders. So here's the final results from the Championship 4. Michael McDowell choked it, DNF'd, finishes 33 points behind the champion, Eric Jones. And here's the account points. Blissful Lexi finished around 10 spots behind McMahon. So McMahon locks the championship. So there it is. Eric Jones and McMahon are your Season 5 champions. Congrats to them. That's Eric Jones' first championship, joining Cole Custer and Corey LaJoy. And this is McMahon's third championship. He's the only multiple champion count that's ever been in here. So congrats to them too. And thank you all for an incredible Season 5. We had a lot of people participate and a lot of improvements that have went down in this series. And we hope for the same thing to happen in Season 6. So for Season 6, it starts Monday, May 2nd, this Monday, with signups at 7 p.m. Eastern. That will start Season 6. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next season. Congrats to Eric Jones and McMahon for winning the championship.